The Global Champions League presented by Stal Tops was held on Sunday afternoon in Valkenswaard, the Netherlands. Tops International Arena bathed in sunshine as the 16 teams lined up for 2 rounds over different courses built by Italian architect Uliano Vezzani. The class opened well for the first team. Prague Lions, managed by Jessica Curtin, pulled out double clear as first starters. Both Jules Vrieling and Willem Vermeer left the fences up and moved the team into a good position. Home team Valkenswaard United fielded a strong team with Marcus Ening and Peter Fredriksson. Ening kept a good pace, but in the triple combination, Funky Fred towed the top rail. Fredriksson did keep it clear and the team sat on 4 faults. Monaco Aces lined up a combination of talent and experience. The under-25 rider Jeanne Sadran was riding on a cloud over the last weeks and she brought that confidence into the league. Not only was she clear, she was fast. Her team partner, the always fast Julien Epaillard, couldn't stay behind and he set the time even quicker than Sadran. Combined, they were the fastest team so far, leading round 1. New York Empire tried to copy the Aces round. Shane Breen put in a splendid round on Z7 Ipswich and he was good for the clock as well. Scott Brash on Hello Mr. President followed the same fast rhythm, but a fault ranked them as fast 4. Father and son Eric and Michael van der Vleuten flew the Madrid in motion colors. The duo that lived nearby the Tops International Arena felt the importance of this one-off event and booked the 4th double clear in round 1. Hamburg Giants with Bart Bles and Simon Delestre had a strong pair on paper, but in the past that didn't always shine through. The Dutchman found another gear on Jean D, and his clear was a perfect assist for Simon Delestre on the well-experienced and lightning-fast Hermes Ryan. At the finish, they were 0.4 of a second faster than Monaco Aces. Round 1 had a new leader. With Malin Bayard-Jonsson, the Berlin Eagles had last year's star striker on the team, and the fast Swede delivered as expected. Unfortunately, Ashatir of Philip Weishout couldn't repeat the effort, leaving the team on a slow 4 points. Last starters in round 1, the 2018 and 2019 champions London Knights didn't have superstar Explosion W in Valkenswaard. But even without Ben Meer, Martin Fuchs and Olivier Philippard did manage a double clear. After round 1, 7 teams were still clear and 6 sat on a score of 4. 3 teams lost touch with the field on higher scores. Hamburg Giants led, with Monaco Aces in 2nd and London Knights in 3rd. In round 2, Paris Panthers were the only team to change horse or rider. Derek Candy swapped the unexperienced Cheek for the more seasoned Belo Horizonte, and that decision paid off. Both Candy and Waterland stayed clear and the team could start to look at the other teams to come, all on 4 or clear. Valkenswaard United didn't make any changes. Well, the only change was Marcus Ening. He did jump the wanted clear round. And when Peter Fredriksson took off, the intentions of the home team were obvious. An unbelievable round from Peter Fredriksson got United a 7-second lead on 4 points. The game was on. With few clears in round 2, Cannes Stars changed their strategy, not opting for fast runs, but trying to secure steady clears. Jessica Springsteen got Volage to go clear, but it took too long and she got a time fault. Apparently, that didn't sink in with teammate Hans-Dieter Dreher. He stuck to the same plan, also went clear, but just like his teammate, it took him too long. The Stars on 6 points, at that point in 3rd place. Shanghai Swans had hopes for the podium when Max Kühner, as first to go for the Super Cup winners, rode clear. However, 9 points for Alexander Thornton got the team to drop down. And Valkenswaard United? Well, their comeback from 12th place after round 1 was still happening, and nobody really challenged the home team so far with a time that looked rock solid. Again, New York Empire had 2 fast horses and riders in the lineup. Breen took more time over the second round than Brash, but their clears got the team to finish on 4 points overall, and their times slotted them just behind Valkenswaard United. Prague Lions looked very solid in the first round, and Vrieling got the team to dream when he went clear. Vermeer looked like he was keeping the dream alive, but at the end of Vizzani's course, it took his toll on the Belgian, finishing on 17 faults. The team took a massive dive. But with In Motion sat on 3 clears when Michael van der Vleuten rode in. A very unusual 12 faults made it an afternoon to forget. Which was also the case for the Saint-Tropez Pirates. 3 clears on the board, and last man to go, Peter de Vos, also finished on 12. When the competition got to the top 3 from round 1, Valkenswaard United still led, coming back from 12th place. London Knights knew there were no clean sheets so far, and they reasoned it wouldn't come down to time. So Martin Fuchs rode for a steady clear, taking the time fault as it came. Philippaerts on the same strategy and on a slower horse didn't mind the time fault if it would take the team to lead. But it did mind the jumping fault late on course, leaving the team out of touch of the podium. Monaco Aces had Jean Satran to go first, and it was the first time that Satran sat in this position with so much at stake. The young French had a good run, but like so many others, she had a fault and she had to leave it up to her teammate to save the day. The reliable Frenchman, Julien Appayat, tried, but it wasn't the Aces' day. 8 faults in total would mean 7th place in the final standing. With United leading and New York Empire assured of the podium as well, all that was left for Hamburg Giants was to ride a double clear in the second round, producing the only clean sheet of this Global Champions League in Valkenswaard. Bless on Jin D had a stumble on course, but the clear and the time stood.
5, then helps, and a stumbly landing for Bless, and he has to go wider. They made up some time with the turn, but they lost some time in the landing. And how does Jin deal with the situation? Keeps the same style in the jump. Inside or outside? Bless tries to steer inside, but Jin D not really cooperating. It is the smooth round, but so far it is a clear round for Bless and Jin and the Giants in the triple combination over the first, the second and the third fence. And here comes the finish on a very long 6, and Bless is home in the time and on clear, and keeps the Giants at this point in the lead.
His time was too slow to create margin for the Leicester to have a fault and still have a chance to win.
Maybe they can win the battle with the Berlin Eagles. It just has to be a clear from Hermes Ryan and Simon de Lestre.
So the Leicester rode more quiet than in round 1, heading home on clear.
Right, you can really drive him deep through those oxers, and still that mighty horse finds all the power to bounce off the ground. Long stride here, extra stride in here on 7, and then canters on to that wide bonsai oxer. It has to be clear. Smoother inside turn. Rudolfsson out of the way. Last line. They won't make the time of United and Empire. It has to be clear. It has to be clear all the way. The only clean sheet of the afternoon for the victory. The Giants in Valkenswaard prevail. They win as the only clean team, the only clean sheet. Hamburg Giants with Bart Bles and Seymour de Lesteren win this competition in a tremendous fashion. They've struggled in the 2018 season and in 2019, but here smiles all around. What a win for the Giants. High fives all around. A beautiful victory for this team.
A big win for Hamburg Giants, the only team to finish with 4 clear rounds, and this was their reaction.
Yeah, we're really happy. The horses jumped today fantastic. Good team also together and good clear in the first round, and then we make it ready in the second one. Really.
And you were leading from that first round as well, and Simon, you knew what you had to do and you really went for that time and it paid off.
Yeah, for sure. First one I tried to go not stupid fast but enough, then we can keep the lead. So it was good for us to know if we jump clear, we can win, that nobody has a double clear round. So that was sometimes good to go at the end of the course. That's okay, it's never done, and we go a little bit slow to make a good clear round. Then if we have one done, we will go really behind, but okay, today was our day. My horse really, Hermes Ryan, produced an amazing job again, and I'm really happy to share with Bart. It's a good friend, and I think we are together a strong team.
Over 2 rounds, Hamburg Giants win the Global Champions League presented by Stal Tops. It is a massive comeback from the home team Valkenswaard United to 2nd place, and New York Empire also make a big climb up to 3rd. Berlin Eagles miss out on the podium, with in the end only 3 teams finishing on 4 points. The intensity of this Global Champions League reminds us of how fascinating this innovative series really is. Team owners, riders and horses can't wait for the 2021 season to start and to get back in Global Champions League action.